Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Liberty Flames. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Flames headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Missouri State's offense will have the football first. And for the first time today, we get a look at Ruben Owens. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Back to pass, it's Boyd. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw again. They'll open it up early. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Flames offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Kanye Udo onto the field. Came over in the portal from Arizona State. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Udo. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Udo. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Right at the line. Uh-oh, look out. Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. takes the handoff. It's Udo. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Flames will try to convert on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Has to have it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. Gives it. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Copeland. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Liberty!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Complete to start this drive. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Boyd. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. At the 45, on his way. Slides to the ground, he got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Running inside, it's Owens. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Driven back. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to get the corner. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Looking for room. It's Udo. Got enough for the first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Turning it on. The 30, past the 20. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Rush right in his face. He makes the catch.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Nowhere to go. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking for a gap. It's Green. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Second down to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The run inside. It's Green. There he goes. At the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Season alley. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. Fights off a defender. Makes one man miss. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Missouri State! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Udo. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. On the run, it's Owens. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. On the option. Keeps it on the option. There's some daylight.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, sudden change situation. You've got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a crease. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sells to fake. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make something happen. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Flames want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. To the back. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. Taken down right away. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Under pressure. Right side, it's Owens. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got him quickly. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Lucky to get it off. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're all over it, trying to get away. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down and a decision coming right now. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin, taking on the number 5 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Badgers, coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And with that W, they get back above 500, 3-2 now on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Williams Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Out wide right, it's Copeland. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Burrowing for yardage. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. On play action. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw, it's Boyd. He spins that thing down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Snaps on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Upshaw. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking for space. It's Udo. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. Keeps it. Taken down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeps it himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Owens. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. To throw, it's Boyd. Rushes on. Avoids the pressure and gets away. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Just had to get rid of it. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Still looking. Inside the 45. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps him. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Jukes his way for more. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Boyd. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Here comes the heat. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught. Can't get him to the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it in his belly. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Between the hashes, it's Upshaw. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. The Flames have their offense in high gear. Quick give. It's Udo. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. The short hands, it's Copeland. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Udo. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Turning it on! He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Moving the pocket, it's Boyd. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Right back to the well. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Green. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Got a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Got his man on the right. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They are playing with a sense of urgency on this drive, and they have been highly effective.
Man, they got it clipped.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Boyd. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And he got it! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. They're all over him. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws for the tight end. Trying to barrel in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Running the red zone, it's Udo. Touchdown, Flames! They get on the board first here in the overtime period. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still...
The extra point is blocked. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Drops back, it's Boyd. Right side, it's Owens. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, it's Owens. Finding some room, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. They tied the game, and now they can win it with an extra point.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Now the extra point try to win the game. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.